Today we're tearing into NVIDIA's flagship, the GeForce RTX 5090. I know, we're a bit late to this card. But it took several months of waiting in line to get it from NVIDIA. Is it worth the money, power, and space in your PC? We'll do a full unbox, spec breakdown, real-world benchmarks, and cover the real issues people are talking about, like power connectors, drivers, and price. This is the RTX 5090 review in all its glory. The Founders Edition box is premium as expected. The engineering of the box itself is worth praising. Opening it definitely gives you a very premium presentation of the product. Inside, a quick start guide and NVIDIA-branded adapter if needed. No extra cables beyond the 12 volts HPWR adapter. And finally, the card itself, wrapped in a cardboard shell that feels extremely heavy-duty. And that's pretty much it. For a $2,000 item, the unboxing was a bit short. Physically, the 5090 FE looks like a modern flagship. Metal shroud, solid backplate, and a beefy heatsink. Even though it is touted as the smallest variant of all the existing 5090s out there, it's a multi-slot card and will likely eat up 2.5 to 3 slots in many builds. It is equipped with dual fan, with the back one blowing through the shroud. The infamous 12-volt port is now angled on top of the card to address some case clearance problems. Under the hood, Blackwell architecture, the newest RT and Tensor Core generations, and DLSS 4 with multi-frame generation and ray reconstruction. NVIDIA markets this as the best card for 4K ray-traced gaming and for creators doing AI-accelerated workloads. The important and key buyer takeaways here is the big VRAM, the high power draw, so plan for a quality power supply that is at least 850 watts for many configs. Oh, and make sure your case airflow is up to the task. The RTX 5090 Founder Edition unique cooler keeps temps under control in our testing, but the card runs hot under sustained load. You'll see case intake temps rise, so good airflow matters. For noise, the card is moderately loud under full load, but not obnoxious. Honestly, with all 6 120mm fans in my case ramping up to keep the inside cool, I honestly did not hear the card's fan making any difference at all. This is the best card out there for gaming, so I won't go over too much details here. Here are the gaming numbers. Numbers are averages across multiple runs. Your results will vary with driver updates and game patches. All the tests have frame gen off, as I do not like the additional latency input it creates. Plus, my ultra-wide monitor can only handle 120 FPS anyway, so any additional frames generated will just be wasted resources. Like Sniper Elite, for example, it's amazing that my 4090 manages to beat it in both the 1% lows and regular FPS. I guess the drivers for the 4090 is just that much more optimized. Honestly, I am a bit disappointed at the little to no increase in gaming performance of the 5090 here, especially when considering the price tag. Testing the 5090 on some LLM yields some expected results. It toppled my 4090 without much issues. The additional processing power and RAM size makes this not much of a competition. However, for much larger LLM models, the RAM limitation still makes this a worse option than a GMK-Tech Evo X2, for example. So if you're a data scientist, then aim for a system using AMD AI Max 395 Plus. Do you need a 5090 if you already have a 4090? From all my testing, if it's just for gaming, then not necessarily. If you want the best 4K ray-traced experience and you value DLSS 4's improvements, the 5090 is an impressive leap, but 4090 owners will still have excellent performance in most titles. The RTX 5090 Founders Edition is NVIDIA's most powerful consumer GPU right now. It's built for 4K ray-traced gaming and heavy creative work. If you demand the absolute best and you want to run RT Maxed at 4K while leaning on DLSS 4, this is the GPU to get. But it's not the right pick for everyone. Price, power, and availability matter. If you're on a 4090 today, wait and weigh the gains, possibly wait for the future 6090. If you're on an older card and want to jump to the top tier, the 5090 is a clear upgrade. As for running local LLM models, there are better systems suited for that, and a 5090 is way too overpriced for that. Ultimately, the 5090 is a showcase piece of where PC gaming is headed. Loud, hot, expensive, and not necessarily a good value for just breathtaking visuals. I will be sticking with my 4090 and sell this card to one of my relatives as I do not see much improvement over my 4090 for the price. If you found this review useful, hit that like button, subscribe for detailed tests and follow-ups, and drop a comment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.